Well, students, we are in second class of integration. In yesterday class, in the last class, we have discussed definition of integration and followed by some rules of integration also. So before we take up basic kind of formulas of integration, we once again retrace yesterday's concept so that it will be helpful for your knowledge. Recall yesterday class. Integration. It's a process of finding the function where its derivative is given in advance, whereas differentiation was a process of finding the derivative when function is given. So obviously integration, differentiation can be recommended as, or can be regarded as, or can be considered as exactly opposite processes. That's why integration, also called as antiderivative or converse of differentiation. So we write in mathematical form as, we define in mathematical form as C. If dy dx means if derivative of a function f of x plus c is equal to f dash x. Actually, f dash x plus 0, but 0 is omitted. Let it be equal to capital F of x. Say means let it be. It's not necessarily capital F of x. We can take h of x, g of x, r of x, phi of x, l of x, m of x, xi of x. Does not matter for our concept. Because of routine way taking as capital F of x, I am also assigning the same thing. But this implies inconverse means integration. Integration of capital F of x will be equal to small f of x plus c, which implies that integration of capital F of x with respect to x equal to small f of x plus c. So in this representation, this is known as symbol of integration. Capital function, capital F function, it is called as integrand, means function which is undergoing integration. Dx denotes variable of integration, and f of x, small f of x, result of integration. C is called as constant of integration. However, it is arbitrary, means it does not have fixed value. That's why such integrals or such integrations are called by the name indefinite integrals. And another fact that this is our second class, class 2 under second year PUC. P2 means PUC 2. P1 repeat the first year PUC. And it very easily makes sure that whatever formulas of differentiation are there, same formulas will be continued, but not in same direction, in exactly opposite direction. That means we know that differentiation of tan x will be equal to secant square x. This is concerned to differentiation. But now reversely, integration of secant square x dx, answer will be equal to tan x. Not only tan x, along with the addition of arbitrary constant c or a or b or d, anything can be taken according to your choice. But one constant enough, but not many number of constants. Like this, exactly we are going to put the reverse order to make a formulas of integration from the formulas of differentiation. Now we shall have a list of formulas of integration and not writing new formulas, old formulas, that is formulas of differentiation, but in reverse order, means reverse manner. Heading right, formulas of integration. You can add one word extra, basic formulas or basic formulae of integration. So you can maintain the serial number if you wish. And here I will give a reason why this formula is going to occur. First one, integration of 0 dx, it is equal to constant. Since y means differentiation of constant equal to 0, that's why reversely integration of 0 dx will be constant. This column is important. This column only reference how this formula came. Similarly, second one, integration of 1 dx or just dx, it is equal to x. Reason is that since differentiation of x equal to 1, that's why integration of 1 dx or just dx will be equal to x. One more thing, we can make a common heading only, add c to every result. Add c to every result is understood. One more thing, keep in mind that as far as these formulas are concerned, you add C, do not add C, does not matter because we are in the formula. But when it comes to problems, compulsorily add constant C, otherwise you may lose the meaning of finding original function through the method of integration. So as far as formula concerned, you add C, don't add C, that's okay, it's manageable. But as far as problems are concerned, after integration step, compulsorily add the constant. So what I am writing, these are our formulas of integration. Recall, what's the differentiation of x square? 2x. We know that differentiation of x square is equal to 2x. Now, means reversely, in this topic, integration of 2x will be equal to x square. Or it is also taken as, because after all 2 is constant, 2 can be kept outside and 2 can be divided. So it is equally same as integration of x dx will be equal to x square divided by 2. So whatever formulas I am going to write, they are concerned to differentiation formulas, but in opposite direction. Next, fourth, integration of x to the power of n dx. This is a very important formula. Answer, x to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, where n not equals to minus 1. How this formula comes means, see here. So let's consider differentiation of x to the power of n plus 1. Let us calculate differentiation of x to the power of n plus 1 using differentiation of x to the power of k formula. K into x to the power of k minus 1. Here n plus 1 into x to the power of n plus 1 minus 1. 1 can cancel out. One will cancel out. And we have divided by n plus 1, of course. N plus 1 will cancel out. How much left? X to the power of n. So what it suggests, differentiation of x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1, it is equal to x to the power of n. Reversely, integration of x to the power of n will be equal to x to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, provided n not equal to minus 1. If n were minus 1, minus 1 plus 1, 0. But n is equal to 0 will be undefined. However, if n is minus 1, suddenly it becomes 1 divided by x, thereby it will going to become log x. That we shall see in the later minutes. So this is very important formula applied to find integration of algebraic term x to the power of n, where n is any rational number except minus 1. For example, how this formula will be applied. For example, integration of x to the power of 7 dx. It is equal to, it is just like integration of x to the power of n. Answer, x to the power 7 plus 1 divided by 7 plus 1. Result, x to the power of 8 divided by 8 plus c. Understood. Now you people will have a small confusion, means you will make small suspicion that when it taken to differentiation, the result is different. When we take it for integration, the result is different. Why? Means differentiation of x to the power 7 and integration of x to the power 7 dx. Differentiation of x to the power of 7, answer is 7x to the power of 7 minus 1, whereas means 7x to the power of 6, whereas integration of x power 7 by this formula, answer is x power 8 divided by 8. So what you may think that even though functions are same, why the results are different? It's obvious. The results are different because function is undergoing different process. Here it is undergoing process of differentiation. Here it is undergoing process of integration. They have their own kind of mechanism. That's why we will get different result even though function is same. So now onwards, be careful that whether you are in differentiation or in integration, it makes little bit confusion for the mind. It happens. So it happens suddenly, no doubt in that. But as the time passes, when you get an experience day by day, definitely you can make the things very clear. So you be careful whether your given function asked for integration or asked for differentiation. Asked for differentiation, apply techniques of differentiation. Asked for integration, apply techniques or formulas of integration. To make this thing very clear, see this and better example. Now take an iron rod. So this is iron rod having the two ends. Your science students know very well iron rod. Now let us heat this iron rod at one end for some time. I am going to heat this iron rod for some time, one end. So after heating, it's after some time taken, at every point we can observe. What we can observe? Effect of temperature or heating effect. At this point, less heat. At this point, somewhat more. At this point, somewhat more. At this point, still more. Here, more. Here, it is horrible to touch that part. So now, at every point, you are going to observe heating effect, temperature, because rod is taken, rod is undergoing with heating effect. Now take same rod, take same iron rod and keep it in your deep freezer of refrigerator. In refrigerator, in deep freezer, keep it for some time. After that some time, take it out. When you take it out, do you observe cooling effect or heating effect? Obviously you will observe cooling effect but not heating effect. So here heating effect, here cooling effect. The result is because, the reason is because here process of heating, here process of cooling. Material same but undergoing process are different. That's why according to that process we will get that observation. Here observation of heat, here observation of cool. Exactly the same matter. Function is same, x power 7. But here it is undergoing differentiation. That's why answer is accordingly that 7x power 6. Here undergoing integration. Hence answer accordingly that x power 8 divided by 8. So now be correct, be careful yourself that whether you are integrating or differentiating, don't get confused. In both occasions, function remains same, but result will be different because of their mechanism of integration or differentiation. I hope you people will not make confusion now onwards. I said it very clearly along with that better example. Now, another example based on this formula. Suppose that you want to find integration of x to the power of minus 100 dx. So by this formula, answer x power minus 100 plus 1 divided by minus 100 plus 1, that is x power minus 99 divided by minus 99. Similarly, another example. Suppose you want to find integration of x to the power 5 by 2 dx. It is just like x to the power of n. So what is integration of x to the power of n? X power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Here x power 5 by 2 plus 1 divided by 5 by 2 plus 1. That means what it becomes? X to the power LCM 2, 2 into 1 2, 2 plus 5 7, x power 7 by 2 divided by 7 by 2, or it is rather than same as 2 by 7 because it is 1 by 7 but becomes 2 by 7, 2 by 7 x power 7. Like this, in the coming problems, this formula will be implemented. Formula number 5. Integration of 1 divided by x. Or you can take it as x to the power of minus 1. But when it comes to x to the power of minus 1, this formula are unable to apply. It is equal to log x. Also written as just ln of x. In some books, some lecturers, they will write log of modulus of x. It's quite right there. It's quite so that because logarithms of negative numbers are not defined. Understood that x is positive. It's quite understood. No need of mentioning modulus. You can mention or you can omit. How means when you take the topic inverse trigonometrical function sine inverse of x. Tell me frankly, every time whether we mention domain and range or not, no, we will not mention is understood. For this, what is domain? Minus 1 to plus 1. What is the range? Minus perpendicular to plus perpendicular, including both like that. Here also it is understood that log of negative numbers are not defined. So must write log of modulus of x or just log x. The reason is because since differentiation of log x, since derivative of log x found as 1 divided by x. Now reversely, integration of 1 by x will be equal to log x. That's obvious. This is earlier formulas of differentiation. From these we are transferring to formulas of integration. And don't be silly manner that always variable is x. Variable can be anything. Formula nature does not change. For example, integration of 1 by t dt, just like 1 by x log x. 1 by x, what is the answer? Log x. Here what is the answer? Log t. Similarly, suppose you want to find integration of 1 by alpha d alpha, answer become log alpha and so on. Next, formula number 6. Recall, what's the differentiation of sin x cos x? We know that d by dx of sin x, it is equal to cos x. Now reverse, integration of cos x will be equal to sin x. 6(1) integration of cos x dx will be equals to sin x. And better, after every formula you please put this line to bifurcate formulas quite correctly and quite clearly. After each formula, you draw one horizontal line to cover that entire formula. 7th one. Seventh one, now see here, consider, or we know that differentiation of cos x. What's the differentiation of cos x minus sin x? Reversely, integration of minus sin x, or you can take differentiation of minus cos x will be equal to plus sin x. So which implies that integration of minus sin x dx equal to plus cos x, or it is still equally same as only integration of sin x cos x will be only integration of sin x will be equal to minus of cos x. So the next formula is that integration of sin x dx will be equals to minus of cos x. Be attentive here. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. What I told in earlier topic. Differentiation of sin x is plus cos x. But here reverse. The integration of cos x will be plus sin x, whereas integration of sin x will be minus cos x. Here there is some confusion, but if you have a good practice, there will not be any percent of confusion at all. Next, 8th formula. These number of formulas you go on maintain number. I may write, may not write like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You go on writing. 8th formula. Recall, what's the differentiation of tan x? Differentiation of tan x is secant square x. Now reverse, integration of secant square will be tan x. 8th one, integration of secant square x dx will be equal to tan x. Reason, since differentiation of tan x will be equals to secant square x. That's why now integration of secant square x will be equal to obviously tan x. Ninth formula. After every formula you please put a horizontal line. Ninth one. Differentiation of integration of cosec square x. Recall, what's the differentiation of cot x? Differentiation of cot x is minus cosec square x. So reversely, integration of cosec square x will be equal to minus of cot x. It is equal to minus cot x since the reason differentiation of minus cot x will be equals to plus cosec square x. That's why integration of cosec square x equals to minus cot x. Formula number 10. Again, recall. You must recall the formulas of differentiation, that's all. What's the differentiation of sec x? Sec x into tan x. Now, reversely, integration of sec x tan x will be obviously equal to sec x. Integration of sec x into tan x will be equals to sec x. Reason, I hope you can easily manage yourself, since differentiation of sec x is sec x tan x, reverse integration of sec x tan x will be equal to sec x. I mean secant x. Formula number 11. Recall, what's the differentiation of cosec x from earlier days? Minus cosec x into cot x. Now reversely, integration of cosec x into cot x will be equals to minus of cosec x. Next problem number 12. Integration of cot x. Just now I given the warning. Don't write that it is equal to minus cosec square x. Does not happen. Function is cot x, but undergoing process is integration. If it were differentiation, 100% answer will be minus of cosec square x. But now answer is different. So let's see what answer we will get for this result. For that, we recall our earlier days of differentiation topic. Let's consider, or let us consider differentiation of log sin x. Let's perform differentiation by composite function rule. Log function differentiation 1 by sin x into differentiation of sin x is cos x. Hence it is cos x divided by sin x, that is equal to cot x. Observe, this is y, this is y dash. Reverse, integration of y dash will be y. Means now integration of cot x will be more importantly log of sin x. It is equal to log sin x. I said some lecturers, in some books, they will write with modulus. You can also maintain with modulus, or you can ignore. Choice is yours. So be careful. Differentiation of cot x, no doubt, minus cosec square x. But integration of cot x will be more importantly log sin x. Be careful. You have some confusion, you will have definitely as far as the beginning is concerned, but when the time passes out, when you get some more experience in the topic, easily you can cope up everything very properly. 13th one. Integration of tan x. Some of you may think it as secant square x. If you think like that, you are totally wrong. Integration of tan x does not equal to secant square x. No doubt, differentiation of tan x is secant square x. But integration of tan x will not be secant square x. It is actually log of secant x. Log sec x. In some books, some people will also take it as minus log of cos x. Both are same. Since you write reason is that let's consider differentiation of log sec x. Let's perform differentiation. On performing differentiation, composite function it is, differentiation of log function is 1 by sec x multiplied by differentiation of sec x is sec x into tan x. Does sec x will cancel out, leaving out tan x. Here observe the connectivity, connection. When this function is differentiated, answer is tan x. Reversely, when this function is integrated, answer will be log of sec x by definition of integration. That's why integration of tan x will be regarded as log sec x or minus of log cos x. How means minus means minus 1. Minus 1 will become power because of log theorem. It is cos x power minus 1 as good as 1 divided by cos x. But what is 1 divided by cos x? It is equal to secant x. So you can take either log sec x or minus of log cos x, anyone. Both are same in the meaning. 14th. Or 15, please maintain the number of formulas in continuity. Next, integration of secant x does not become secant x into tan x. That is only for differentiation. Whereas now it is log of sec x plus tan x. Reason, please manage yourself. That's very easier. When we consider log sec x plus tan x for differentiation, first step 1 by sec plus tan multiplied by differentiation of sec x is sec x tan x plus differentiation of tan x is secant square x. Common in numerator is secant x. Left is secant x plus tan x, that will cancel out. Hence, reversely, integration of sec x will be log sec x plus tan x. Modulus understood. It's understood, already told, when you come to topic sine inverse of whatever bracket is there. Understood that this bracket quantity should belong to the interval minus 1 to plus 1. Have you seen every time mentioning that condition? Understood. That condition is there. And also, entire quantity belong to the interval minus 90 degree to plus 90 degree. That's in degrees, or in radius, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Understand it? Like that? Here modulus understood. 15th. The same track we can achieve integration of log cosec x. Integration of log cosec x dx will be equal to only cosec x. Integration of cosec x dx will be equals to log of cosec x minus cot x. Which modulus understood. You please put one horizontal line below every formula for your easy understanding purpose. Sixteenth formula. Integration of 1 divided by root of 1 minus x square dx. 16th formula is recall in mind. On differentiating which function, this answer be able to get. Be able to get on differentiating function sine inverse of x. Because differentiation of sine inverse x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Reversely, integration of 1 by root of 1 minus x square will be equals to sine inverse of x. 17. Integration of 1 by 1 plus x square. Recall in mind which quantity has this answer in differentiation. Very easy to assess that the quantity tan inverse x differentiation is 1 by 1 plus x square. Reversely, integration of 1 by 1 plus x square will be tan inverse of x. Also, recall. Here everything recall of differentiation, that's all. Recall what's the differentiation of secant inverse x? 1 by x into square root of x square minus 1. So now reverse the integration of 1 by x into root of x square minus 1 dx. It will be equal to secant inverse x. These three formulas can be extended to three more formulas. It's understood. Some books, some lecturers, they will write like this also. Integration of 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Even it can be also taken as minus of cos inverse x. No wrong in that. No wrong. Because what's the differentiation of cos inverse x? Minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square minus minus plus. Hence, you can take either sin inverse x or minus cos inverse x. Here, tan inverse x or minus cot inverse x. Here, sec inverse x or minus cosec inverse x. That will be according to that requirement of that particular stage. Here it can be taken as or. It is also equal to minus cos inverse x. Or it is also equal to minus cot inverse x. Here or it is also equal to minus cosec inverse x. But we use regularly sin inverse, tan inverse, sec inverse rather than minus cos inverse, minus cot inverse, minus cosec inverse. But sometimes, no wonder, even if they are also used in future coming hours. Next problem. Nineteenth problem. I told that you please put one horizontal line after every formula. That will be very much useful to people while studying it. Next problem, 19th perhaps. Integration of e power x will be equals to obviously e power x, because differentiation of e power x is e power x. 20th formula. Recall, what's the differentiation of 1 by x? Differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Hence, integration of minus 1 by x square is plus 1 by x, or integration of plus 1 by x square will be equals to minus 1 by x. The reason, since differentiation of 1 by x will be equals to minus 1 by x square. That's why integration of 1 by x square will be minus 1 divided by x. First formula. You recall what's the differentiation of a power x? Differentiation of a power x is a power x into log a. Now reversely, if you take a power x divided by log a, it becomes only a power x. And according to that, integration of a power x will be a power x divided by log a. So integration of a power x dx will be equal to a power x divided by log a. Understood that a is greater than 1. It's understood. Some conditions of mathematics they will be understood. It's not necessary to write every time. A must be greater than 1. If a equal to 1, log 1 0, not defined. That is by 0, not defined. If a minus log of negative numbers, not defined. For all that reason, understandably, a greater than 1. Now, for example, suppose in future problems, in future minutes, you get like this. What's the integration of 7 power x? You are integrating but not differentiating. If you are differentiating, what will be the answer? 7 power x into log 7. But we are now in integration. According to that, integration of a power x is a power x by log a. Now, integration of 7 power x will be 7 power x divided by log 7. Again I remind, be careful that now you are in integration. You will deal same function, same sine, same cos, same tan, same sec, same cot, same root x, same 1 by root x, same sec inverse x, same sine inverse x, cos inverse tan. There is no change at all in the functions, but the results are different. Results of differentiation different, results of integration different. Be correct, be careful yourself in attending problems of integration and problems of differentiation. If you confuse, that is your mistake, not the mistake of our mathematics. Next, formula. Now, recall, what is the differentiation of root x? Differentiation of root x formula is 1 divided by 2 root of x. Okay. Reversing, integration of 1 by 2 root of x dx will be equal to how much? Root x. Or 2 can be cross multiplied. On 2 cross multiplication, what we get is that integration of 1 by root x, it is equal to 2 root of x. So what is second formula it is? Integration of 1 by root x dx will be equals to 2 root of x. We have some extended formulas. So before we go for those extended formulas, we have one important point or important note. Still we have some more formulas in this list. Before we add those formulas, we add this note to your mind. The note says like this. What I am now explaining is that consider. Let's consider differentiation of f of ax plus b. Function of arrangement of ax plus b. Let's take differentiation. What's the differentiation of f dash of ax plus b into differentiation of ax a plus differentiation of b will be 0 because b is an separate constant. Overall result will come a into f dash of ax plus b. Or let it be equal to a into capital f of ax plus b. I have taken f dash as capital F C. Now reversing. Now I mean, this implies both are same. When this quantity differentiated, this is the result of differentiation. Conversely, when this quantity integrated, our result will be f of dx plus b. So now, integration of a into capital f of dx plus b dx will be equal to small f ax plus b, or dividing by a, because after all a is constant, can be kept out of the integration and can be divided 2 also. Understandably, a not equal to 0. So dividing by a, on dividing by a, what we get is that integration of f of ax plus b is equal to 1 by a into small function f of ax plus b. What I want to make it here clear that for your mind, observe, we are differentiating our function f which having coefficient a, and after the result of differentiation, our answer is multiplied by a. Means in differentiation, if there is a coefficient of x in the function, that coefficient of x will multiply to the result of differentiation. Accordingly, that's why in the earlier days we have seen what is the differentiation of sine 10x, answer 10 cos 10x. Very first cos 10x is the result of differentiation of sine function multiplied by 10. The 10 is the coefficient of x. So in differentiation, coefficient of x will multiply this, whereas in integration, look at this coefficient of x, what it is happening, it is dividing but not multiplying. Hence, in integration, coefficient of x will divide to the result of integration, whereas in differentiation, coefficient of x will multiply to the result of differentiation. It is just because of the reason integration is exactly reverse of differentiation. That's why reverse of multiplication can be considerable as division, and vice versa. Reverse of division is multiplication. That's why this is going to happen now. What's going to happen is that in integration, coefficient of x divides to the result of integration, whereas in differentiation, coefficient of x will multiply this. Keep this fact in mind, very correctly in the mind. Okay? You read that? That is, this is for your better understanding sake. I am mentioning, you can write it. That is, in integration. In integration, coefficient of x. I mean coefficient of integrating variable, rather than it could be said coefficient of x divides to the result of integration, to the result of integration. So this will keep in mind. In integration, coefficient of x divides to the result of integration. Whereas in differentiation, it will multiply this. Now onwards, in integration, wherever we get coefficient of x, if it is 1, no problem. If it is other than 1, there will be a problem. That problem can be overruled by dividing that coefficient. So if there is coefficient of x, compulsorily divide after the result of integration. If that coefficient is not there, no question of worry about that. Now, observe. Recall integration of cos x. Recall earlier formulas. What is integration of cos x sin x? According to this, now integration of cos 8x dx. Try to memorize formulas very properly. Very first, integration of cos, no doubt, sine. So integration of cos 8x, no doubt, sine 8x. In that, no doubt at all. But now think of, you must think of, because there is a coefficient of x. And also don't forget that whether this function is undergoing differentiation or integration. It is undergoing integration, hence this 8 must be get divided 1 by 8. This is very, very important. 1 by 8 or same as sine 8x divided by 8. That's also can be written, no wrong with that. Okay. So in integration, coefficient of x divides if it is there, present. If it is not there, no question of dividing. Here, what's the coefficient? 1, not dividing. Here coefficient 8, it will divide. Similarly, at another example, what is integration of tan x? Integration of tan x, just now we have seen, it is a log of secant x. That is with coefficient of x as 1. Now, what is integration of tan 17x dx? Now there is a coefficient of x. What's the coefficient of x? 17. We are with integration. First write 1 divided by 17. That cannot be avoided. 1 by 17 into log of sec 17x. And so on. Hence, keep in mind, in integration, x coefficient will divide because indifferentiated, it is already multiplied. Still we have some number of formulas, and after that problems concerned with basic formulas, we shall meet in the next class. I request that while coming for the next class, you please write these formulas in separate page neatly, that to be good in bond paper, write neatly. Keep in front of you, read the formulas every now and then, because in the coming problems, these formulas are very important, especially mathematics means 50% formulas. Without formulas, no mathematics. Hence, try to become perfect in these formulas. I request, come order, please go through formulas very now and then and practice them correctly. We shall meet in the next class for the problems on these basic formulas. Thank you.